Hey everybody, Jay here with another house remodeling video. So out here working on this 1900s vintage home. As you can see, we've got the kitchen completely gutted now. We got rid of all the cabinetry, stripped it down, and we found a number of surprises, unfortunately, that we're going to have to deal with. The first one, as you can see here, the walls, they're just an absolute disaster. Back in the 1900s, they did things differently. Instead of sheetrock, what we've got here is almost like a stucco type of product. It's a cement type of product, and if you look in this hole here, you can actually see the metal lath that they put on. So they nailed the metal lath onto the studs, and then they basically skim coated this thing in a couple of different layers by the looks of it. And that stuff is, over the years, is kind of deteriorated and it's starting to crumble. So we've got holes and chips and cracks and all kinds of unevenness. And this wallpaper too, this is not coming off well. They've also got kind of a skim coat of drywall over the top of this, and that's flaking off. So there is absolutely no way we're going to get this down to any kind of a smooth surface that we can work with for a modern kitchen. Even the soffit is doing the same thing. Big chunks of it are flaking off. So what we're going to have to do is completely re-drywall this. So we're going to go right over the top of all this existing mess with our 1/2 inch sheetrock. Unfortunately, that is going to add several days to our timeline and a lot of labor expense, because we're going to have to hang it, tape it, mud it, sand it. But it's really the only way that we're going to be able to solve this issue. The other surprise that we ran into was with the flooring. We found literally decades worth of layers of flooring here. We already took off one layer. There was this click lock interlocking vinyl tiles. So we ripped that off because they were chipped and loose and coming apart. And then what we found here was this one layer of vinyl. There's another layer of vinyl underneath that. And then there's it's either a 5/8 or a 3/4 inch subfloor that they put on top of the original plank boards here. This old vinyl flooring does not come up very well. I've done it in the past, and it's an absolute nightmare. It's incredibly labor intensive because you got to get under there with a scraper and start prying it up. The glue that they used back in those days, very strong stuff. Really hard to get this floor peeled up in one piece. It ends up tearing, and you end up just getting, it's like, you know, taking off wallpaper one little rip at a time. And there's multiple layers here. So rather than deal with that, only to put down another vinyl flooring. So the vinyl, doing another layer of vinyl would have been the cheapest solution, but unfortunately we've already got too many layers here. We can't add another layer to this, because what ends up happening is it starts peeling at the seams, which you can see it started to do here. Rather than do that, we're going to put down 3/4 inch solid oak tongue and groove flooring. And we're going to staple it down, and I've done this before. I've had pretty good luck with it, just going right over the top of the vinyl. So it is a more expensive product, obviously. Solid oak flooring is not cheap, but if you look at the amount of labor expense that it would take to get this thing peeled up, only to put down another layer of vinyl, it's not worth it. You're going to have an inferior product, and it's probably going to cost you just as much in the long run when you include the labor cost. So I think this is the best of both worlds. We're going to end up with a better product in the end, and cost-wise, it's probably going to be about the same. So that's the update here for today. Stay tuned. I'm sure we're going to find a lot more surprises as we get into this early 1900s home. So I'll be doing more videos. Stay tuned.